right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Robinson on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Penix now. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
One you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal. It's Penix yet again. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. Oh, that's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. Dropped by the first guy he ran. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, third and long. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
From the shotgun, Penix. Look underneath here, Robinson. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Penix to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Going right side, Robinson with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 11, and it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. 70,
Now Penix off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mikey, 18.
Penix on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Penix now to throw. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him.
Chase McLaughlin set
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run here on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yes, ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Okay, ready.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He connects downfield. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
19 Tiger. Go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1918.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. To the air with Penix. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Saints into the dime for this third down. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints looking down a very long field. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Now that 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70 Lions.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Bronco 80.
4th down. They'll throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Penix now on 1st down. Chase down to his right. That one's complete, right side. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. He put everything he had into this one. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Taking a shot deep here. What a dive! I think he caught it! A big 34-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Penix here from the gun. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. It gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Go check. Go check.
From the gun on third down. He's got a man left. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Robinson up the middle. He's up to the races. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, shot. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cougar 19.
Air it out on third. Dumped off to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Gay's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that one back as he gets it just past the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
I got people watching this stream now. I gotta lock in.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play
Falcons look
pass,
good.
A shot that comes down the road.
This would be my first time ever beating Chris. Ever. Okay. I fucking hate that shit, bro. It always happens. Cam Coleman was having such a good game. Literally a breakout game, and now that just doesn't exist. So frustrating. It happens in red zone too. I'll literally throw like 5 touchdowns, I'll be looking good, and then this fucking shit happens.